episode number is it?
1010?
1010. This mother. Yeah, 110.
Roll the cameras. We're starting. Roll the cameras.
I don't know. It's 100 point. Yeah. Make sure it's bigger. It's 110. Just make sure it's.
Welcome back to Hot Take Sports episode 110. We just started recording and we already have our first mark on the board, which means it is going to be a great episode. Leo, how are you today?
Good. I don't know. I think it's 1010.
You're done.
Whatever he said.
Leo's having a good day. He's already 1-1. He's
Yes.
won one fight,
And a loss.
won
in
two
hockey.
fights. He won one in NHL, but then he
Yeah.
lost the game in NHL. So
Yeah,
it
lost in
matters.
He did. I didn't really have a choice but to lose that fight. I didn't feel like my neck hurting anymore.
You let go of him the first time. You had it.
Yeah, because you have both hands on my throat pushing up.
Hey,
I didn't have a choice.
that's just baseball.
I don't know how he was over in front of you. I don't know how you let him.
I was on
Get your
top of him,
chin
so
up.
he just put both his hands on my throat.
No, he's talking about when I got up here and I got
Oh.
the choke. Yeah.
No, he's talking when you were on top over here.
Yeah.
Oh, you went like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, then
I-
you don't
I
get the
put-
win. No, that doesn't count. Sorry, dude.
Why?
Because that's illegal.
That's fine.
No, all right.
I don't
Clayton,
care.
how
I
do
don't
you-
care, so it's fine.
I'm doing
We
good,
care.
man.
You're
There's been a
over.
lot of shakeups to the next UFC pay-per-view that we'll go over, I'm sure. But today's been a little bit of a wild day in the world of mixed martial arts.
Rolling over from yesterday, though, right? Like all that stuff.
Yeah, it started apparently after I went to bed last night, and I just got confirmation of who's going to be the second replacement like 20 minutes ago.
Ooh.
So all relatively new news.
Not our podcast. Isaac.
Sorry, stolen country.
Isaac, how you feeling for episode 1010?
Good. Had a long day in my last class that should only took 30 minutes, but took 400 hours.
I think it's over exaggerating.
Shall we do the math on that?
Sure, that's not 400. 40 hours? 400 hours or that's great. 1010.
Hey, have this the best of it.
That just happens
Richard.
almost every day.
You started a new job this week. How you doing?
Not too bad. Media day was yesterday. Today I had one of my classes canceled. And then I had an arts and lecture event that I went to, and I was the only person there.
That's unfortunate.
Actually, really wasn't that bad.
So the guy just like stood there and talked directly to you.
No, we were going over this thing called Convoy's Game of Life. It's just like it's like a computer simulator now. It wasn't when it was created, obviously, but like there's like different rules like creating lives. So it's basically just a graph with like little sections of the graph appearing and disappearing as they were birthed and did life died.
I used to just play The Sims.
What is Sims?
I mean,
Dude, it was
not lately. I guess
It's called a mathematics seminar for a reason. But I went because I have to. Still need 9 more.
Good luck with that.
But yesterday, like I said already, was media day for the walleye. It was supposed to be noon to 2, but they had to cut it short because apparently Hot Take Sports legend Brandon Hawkins booked a mass tea time for 2:00 yesterday.
What a guy.
Booked out. I don't know what course they went to, but he booked out every tea time between 2 and 3.
Good.
Good for them.
That's a
Good.
good captain right there. Before we keep going, is there a reason why you left the light directly behind the redhead?
That's a great
That way it was
question.
coming out towards you.
Well,
Yeah.
it doesn't need to come out towards me,
I
but
don't,
it's just turning him more red than normal.
The-
Looks like he's fired up about
It looks like anger from inside out. And that's how I like it.
Okay, I'm gonna turn it down.
I like that idea.
Leave it in.
Yeah, faster or something. I don't know. That was probably the right call. Turkey.
Should have done the stanky like missed opportunity
Yeah,
there.
that's what I was waiting
Should
for.
flip Travis Kelsey.
I am trying. No, I wish, man. Jeez.
You don't got
He's
that
so
kind of risk.
lucky with. You're right.
Matt, how are you?
Friendship bracelets, man. Is that all it takes? Honestly, somebody
No.
tell me.
No shot.
I'm sorry. No, that's how you get a restraining order.
Oh, so that only works for celebrities. Got it.
Yeah,
Correct.
actually, if you said white powder to an envelope,
If you ask them to
Dude,
smell this
Andrew.
cloth,
for 15 minutes.
Does it smell like lavender haze? It's supposed to smell good. Smells like
Yo.
good morning.
I'm doing good. I realized yesterday, the last day of fall break, that I have an outline for like some massive paper due on Friday. So, but it's a group paper. So we all realized it over the last 2 days. And so I talked to a couple of the people in the class. Nobody started it yet. So I'm like,
I was wondering. The rest
perfect.
the rest of your group just been doing. They're like, bro, I wonder where Matt is,
Nope.
bro.
nobody's touched it. And
I'm
the one
having a
girl in the group
similar
goes,
dilemma, Matt.
Yeah.
I opened my laptop this morning after I got back from PT and discovered that I have a midterm essay due Friday.
Love
So
that.
that's what I've been doing literally all day.
We go. That's awful. But yeah,
I
other
don't
than
miss
that,
school.
pretty chill day.
Where are we starting? That's the big question.
We can start with the UFC if you want to.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. So I went to bed.
Oh yeah, Bree threw him that way. I
They're
think.
beside the couch.
Yeah.
Because I was just like, something feels off.
Literally.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
So
Sorry.
I went to bed last night and I woke up this morning to a bunch of stuff on my Twitter saying that Charles Oliveira pulled out of his fight against Islam coming up. And I was like, that's dumb. But I checked and he got headbutted last night in his last round of sparring before they were going to leave for Abu Dhabi. And he's like split his eyebrow open pretty good. It was pretty gross. I'm not going to lie.
Sparring is crazy.
Yeah.
Dana
But
wasn't happy.
No, Dana was not happy, but he was very happy when featherweight champ Alexander Volkanovski agreed to jump up weight again to try and get that belt for a second time. So that's the new main event of UFC 294 is Makhachev versus Volkanovski 2. Great fight last time. Volk looked good. I still had it for Islam. I don't get how people had it for Volk. Islam's control time was just too good, but other than that, Paulo Costa got an infection in his elbow, I think 5 weeks ago, and had surgery on it like 3 days ago. And cleaned all that out, and the doctors aren't letting him fight. So now Hamzat Chimaev, undefeated wrestler, doesn't have an opponent. So who do they call to jump up a weight class and take on a dominant giant wrestler?
Dylan Budka.
Not quite, but we're getting there.
Dang it.
Kamaru Usman. Kamaru Usman is jumping up a weight class to fight Hamzat. So that's the new main event. That's honestly better, arguably. You have a dude who's chasing a legacy belt and a former champ going up against a rising star. So,
but I knew you had been texting us about it, so I was gonna ask you, where Kamzat was at, and then you answered it for me. So I don't have any more questions.
yeah, I was really wondering if they were gonna pull him because nobody wants to fight him. He's unbeaten. He's made pretty much everybody he's fought look super easy. So I wouldn't have been surprised if they pulled him completely. The other big news from the UFC today is they confirmed that there will be an event in Saudi Arabia in March. Chasing that oil money like everybody else now, I guess. So
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, it'll be a fight night card, I'm sure. I doubt they'll put a title on the line for that, but UFC fight night, whatever, is going to be in Saudi Arabia in March.
Nice.
Isaac, I'm glad you're pulling on your jersey, trying to signal that you want to talk about the NHL, but your team's going to be bottom of the barrel again, so it's fine.
We'll see, Brady.
Hey, team records, everybody. 0-0.
Oh no.
0-0.
Hey,
What's your team record?
Wait,
What's your team record? What's your team record?
1-1.
Hey, having your first game of the season
That don't matter.
at the reigning champion and
Don't
their
matter.
is a brutal start to the season.
They started on ESPN Plus
we'll be
yesterday
Phil
for
McCarthy.
Vegas's
I did see all
ring
the
ceremony.
stuff Vegas did.
Yeah, starting
machine
the
went
season with
crazy.
Vegas is difficult.
Slot machine,
But we'll be back.
that slot machine went crazy.
Guys, this list is crazy.
Really.
So, all right, do you have anything else on combat sports you want to go over, Clayton?
Nope, that's pretty much everything that I had.
Okay, so I know we don't have much to say in the NBA. So I'm just gonna run through this real quick.
Hit me.
I don't have the full list in general because it's awful and it's not worth that much of an episode.
Why not?
You want to go through ESPN's top 100 players in the NBA and make fun of the entire thing? I don't know if we have.
Oh no, I was scrolling through
We did
this
that
list.
last year.
I
We
was
did.
scroll.
But
That's horrible.
it's so bad. It's not even worth it this
It's
time.
worse this year.
I scrolled through it today when I was supposed to be doing business communication, and yeah,
I did see a few of them.
The entire
so
list is
simple.
purely made for clicks, such as ranked right next to each other are Draymond Green and Andrew Wiggins at 55 and 54.
No.
Green is 55, Wiggins is 54, but that's beside the point. They have Walker Kessler is like 4 spots above Rudy Gobert. I'm surprised they didn't put them right next to each other. Honestly. Since they're the same player, one just costs $40 million more. But like Josh Giddey's down at 53, but Franz Wagner's ahead of him.
yeah.
I don't know about that. Aaron Gordon's above both of them. I mean, I don't know if Aaron Gordon's a really impactful player, but yeah. Where was another good one? Where was Scoot Henderson at?
He was like the 70s, I think. 74 maybe.
Rudy Gobert's still at 64 somehow, ahead of Miles Turner.
Well,
Whatever.
Wembanyama is like
What do you mean? Wembanyama's one.
OG's all the way down at
He's in the
67,
40s.
but OG Anunoby's still ahead of Michael Porter
I
Jr.
remember seeing Wembanyama. I swear he's in the 40s.
He is.
I thought I saw
He's
him.
either high 30s or low 40s. I remember seeing him up there.
You shouldn't be in the
But
top.
Chet Holmgren's down at 73.
Bro, that's rigged.
But Chet Holmgren is ahead of Cade Cunningham.
And Chet Holmgren hasn't played a game in the NBA.
Chris
How
Paul's
about
still at
that
76.
preseason game between Wembanyama and Holmgren was amazing.
It was amazing. That was the other thing I wanted to bring
Let's
up.
just agree that people at ESPN are clowns.
Yeah, they do. I mean,
But not to the level
Like,
of Bleacher Report.
okay, Scoot Henderson's at number 78,
Mm-hmm.
ahead of Tyler Hero, who just got a $30+ million bag,
Timothy.
ahead of Jalen Green,
Timothy.
ahead of there was another one that I was really thinking. Anthony Simons is at 85. Like,
I don't like Jalen Green still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you're annoying.
I think Scoot's still going to be better than all of them, and that's what they're probably projecting. But
Yeah,
Ruined NFT chains.
Can't ruin
They were
what
never
wasn't
good.
cool.
They were cool.
but shout out to
Only
Mitchell
few.
Robinson for grabbing the last spot on the list.
attaboy.
Woo!
Way to be 6'11" and useless. We
Hey,
played Rudy Gobert
He's
for
a
shorter.
really good shot blocker.
True.
Yeah,
That's
So it really is
so-
Rudy Gobert, but shorter.
Exactly.
Yeah.
American.
Like close 7 foot,
Yeah.
basically.
Wait,
But
And
then
when- and when
Jared
he
Allen
shoots
gets to be
threes,
number
it's
50.
impressive.
Oh, what's Jared Allen?
Yeah.
What makes Jared Allen better than Mitchell Robinson? Mitchell
His
Robinson
afro.
made Jared
His
Allen
next
look like a
better.
child in the
His
play.
afro. Next.
Said next.
One of them plays
Next.
for a mediocre.
Thank you, Leo.
The other one plays for one on the up and ups.
Literally. The
Yeah,
afro.
Victor Wembanyama was 47 as a rookie,
Yeah.
So that
Yeah,
means
that's what I'm saying.
that means Allen, Mobley, Garland, and Mitchell all were top 50.
but CJ McCollum gets to be 44.
Yeah.
Pause.
Then his
makes no
his
sense.
name and image
CJ
and
McCollum's
likeness
still in
got
the
him
world,
there.
right?
But they put Harden and Mac. Yes, they put Harden and Maxey right next to each other at 43 and 42.
Maxi pad.
Yep.
Nice.
Clay is still top. Is 41. All right, interesting. Mobley's at 40.
DeRozan.
DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine right next to each other at 38 and 39.
Okay.
Darius Garland's 36.
Who was that? Who was
That
the
makes
next
sense
John
to me.
Morant at 35. I can't believe John Morant's that low, to be honest.
Bro, should have
I
been.
can't believe that Darius Garland isn't in front of Ja. Call
Best
me
friend that-
crazy.
I don't know. I don't mind either way, to be honest.
I do.
DG's a better playmaker and a better shooter, I guess, but Ja feels more impactful on and off the floor.
I was gonna say
That's why
Ja is
they
also
should've
trying to
been
go back
nine.
to the hood.
What the night?
Gotta go see Theo Vaughn weekly this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Isaac, why'd you do that?
Dude, it's the ghost again.
Well,
I
that's
told
gonna
you
chill
it's
ah, you can actually see it a little bit better.
haunted. Yeah.
Honestly, yeah.
All right, well, let's chill in there then. Kawhi Leonard's still a top 25 player.
That just doesn't make any sense to me, man. He's missed too much time.
Exactly. They put
Like-
Sabonis and Fox next to each other, 23 and
The
22.
best thing he did was go to Toronto, win, and then leave. Like,
And what the heck makes
Yeah.
Karl Anthony Towns a top 20 player in the NBA?
Nothing.
His
Karl played
shooting-
half the season last year.
his fade top,
Yeah, you're right.
True.
and the fact
fact that he's just cooler.
Probably.
Yeah.
And what? Okay, so Donovan Mitchell's at 15.
Yeah.
So what the heck puts Anthony Edwards at 13? What has
You-
Anthony Edwards done that makes him better than Damian Lillard at 14 and Donovan Mitchell at 15?
Youth.
He's a dirty player. That's what he is.
Yeah. Talk,
I can't wait till Donovan Mitchell's in Nick.
talking to Bogue. Hey,
Yeah.
you
He
take
gets
that back.
so mad when people say it.
Take
Talking about
hey,
Baker.
Taking it back. That's where he's
what,
going.
what about the base?
He might go to Brooklyn and play with like Mikal Bridges and Cam
Hey,
Johnson.
y'all shut. Hey, you
He's
shut
not
your
even on my
mouth
team
over there.
anymore. I still don't want him to go to New York. Who?
Spider.
He's
He's
staying
not
in
going to New
Cleveland.
York. and he's gonna
The
be
Don.
Yeah, he's leaving after this year. for
Donnie
sure.
basketball.
Y'all need to shut up.
No, he's
gonna
going
happen.
to New York.
I'm
We
losing
can all try
Cat.
together.
You're losing Donovan Mitchell, and both of our teams going to be average again. Get used to it.
No,
Now LA's gonna
No.
win
Okay,
it.
come
my
to the tech.
team.
I'd say we'll still be decent.
Come to the tech.
Without Donovan Mitchell, you guys are no better than us.
No.
Oh, he's got.
well, we don't owe a useless center $40 million, so we do have that.
No, but you're also
But that doesn't
thinking
make
about
your team
trading-
any better.
If his
Yeah, it
Afros
does.
would.
So you're also,
Just
think-
on the
you're also thinking about
principle.
trading your defense center. So
I
or,
just-
your number 50 in the league center, I guess.
Give
Is
me
the top
Jackson
10 even
Hayes
out
for
yet?
Jared Allen right now.
On this list.
No.
Probably not.
See Jackson Hayes.
Bro, we cut a lob the other night.
Wow.
Yup. Yup.
No,
Book
because
it.
this 50 through 11 came out at 8 a.m.
You guys
So,
don't want another tall, skinny, lengthy, wet noodle as one of your 4 or 5 men? Crazy.
you can have Rudy.
I don't want Rudy. Rudy can literally go to Shanghai.
We're offering Rudy a $50,000 a year 2-way contract. He can take it or leave it.
It's physically not even legal in the league.
Well, he'll figure it out then.
I'll offer him a day job at Denny's if he wants to come to the Cavs.
Well, why not
Cavs
fit in through the door?
or Lakers.
But yeah, other than that, the Chet and Vic dynasty has begun.
I saw one highlight from that game, and it was Wembanyama reaching at the 3-point line and sealing it below the free throw line, and then
Basically.
one dribble and then dunk it. I'm like, Chet, spear him, do something cool.
Yeah.
And he,
Spear him.
he literally just went, no.
Well, they both dropped double digits on each other in the first half.
They're gonna fight on the undercard of Zuckerberg versus Musk.
I'm here
I
for
think
it.
that would be awesome.
And they got to be
Yes.
wrapped in bubble wrap.
Yeah.
Nah, they'll make enough money. It won't matter.
True, but they're fragile.
Not important.
That's why Chet didn't jump. Last time he jumped, he hurt his foot.
It's true.
It was also
LeBron.
LeBron.
Yes.
But I don't think there's anything else really to talk about in preseason.
No.
Luka Doncic played against Real Madrid. That was kind of cool.
Didn't they lose?
And they lost by
Madrid?
4.
His former EuroLeague
And they
team.
lost by 4.
The Mavericks got beat by Real Madrid.
Yeah, 127 to 123.
Yeah, buckle up, Mavs fans. It's gonna be a long year.
Yeah, but
What do you mean? They have the greatest point guard of all time.
Luka Doncic.
this says they only played 5 people. That's not possible.
Who?
No, Theo
Real
Pinson,
Madrid.
actually.
I bet.
No,
Real
the
Madrid-
Mavericks.
Oh, yeah, they went 5 straight. Mark Cuban's like, I'm not playing anybody good.
Derek Lively, Grant Williams, Dante Exum, Luca, and Derek Jones. And Luca only played like 4 minutes, so
Exactly.
Well, they just went with 4 the rest of the time.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if they
Shorthanded.
played actual players because everybody else on their roster got DNP coach decisions. And the only 2 people that are shown on the Real Madrid roster are one Facundo Campazzo and Vincent Poirier, who didn't even play.
I don't know who either of those people are.
I know who Compazzo is.
Campazzo was the
Go.
He was on the Nuggets, was he
5'10"
not?
point guard for the Nuggets
Yeah, he was on
a
the
couple
Nuggets.
years ago when Jamal Murray was first hurt. He was actually pretty
Yeah.
good. And then Poirier is a center that bounced around the league for a little bit and never really did anything.
He's also a lightweight contender in the UFC.
That's Dustin.
It's a different Poirier. Close, though. Probably not related.
Triplets.
I don't know if I've ever heard of another Poirier though. I've never heard of this dude, so
Yeah, but I've seen this dude's face. They're not related.
fair enough.
Weird. That's mean.
Yeah.
Say he was ugly?
Actually, it said Vincent Poirier got a DNP coach decision. It also has him as the top performer with 19, 10, and 6 blocks.
Nice. Second. Hey,
Basketball.
never let him know your next move.
Yeah, I don't get it. But yeah, other than that, not much to talk about in basketball. The Suns trio didn't even play, and
Did
Right.
you know?
Giannis and Dame didn't play.
If you play short-handed in Madrid, the points count as double. So 2 is 4 and 3 is 6. So that's why they play with 4.
They still lost by 4.
Yeah, I don't believe you.
I don't either.
He's such a bad liar. He's
Yeah.
awful.
Give him Mark.
Yeah, we might deserve one for
Okay,
that.
go for it. I'm not stopping you.
Good call.
All right. Well, at least he's honest.
I'll put up a better fight than Brady.
Yeah.
Bro, I got choked twice. What do you want from me?
Choking back.
Speaking of
Second time was
Richard,
The first one was not.
And the
Richard.
second time he had gold armed around my throat. I'm like, well,
Bro, his offense was laying on me, and I was like,
Yeah.
I'm not about to suffocate right now.
He's
Get
fighting
off me.
Isaac.
well. Considering I started sitting down and you jumped at me, all I could really do was flip.
Well,
I couldn't really stand up.
To
But
be
you're
fair,
already here.
the peer pressure of Clayton Scalina led me to do that. fight,
Nothing
fight,
new.
fight. Me sits down. All right,
That's it.
you'll learn today.
hey Richard, talk hockey. How'd your team do last night?
I passed out. Good time.
Bro said
Oh.
when we went to Lift this morning, I said, "How was the game?" He said, "I remember the ESPN hockey intro music." I said,
Great start.
Didn't even stay awake for the ring ceremony.
"Not worth it."
Fake fan.
It was
Boo.
really cool.
No, dude, I was.
Big
I
fan
was
of
super
Vegas?
tired
Good.
yesterday.
Yeah.
All
I
their
just-
fans
I
are
straight
fake.
passed out, but we lost 4-1. I mean, Vegas is good. Like that's
They're good,
that's
they
all
didn't
you need to
lose
know.
anything.
Slot
Vegas is
machine was
good.
rolling up sevens. It was done for.
But Connor Bednard made his debut last night.
against
Yeah.
against
Crazy.
one Sidney Crosby.
Bro was
Actually,
18. They won too. 4-2.
Yeah.
It did. He got an
Two?
assist.
Okay.
He didn't score, but he got an assist.
Yep.
Hey, that's plenty. Shut up. Sorry,
I
the
saw a
neighbor-
video of him for getting his stick before they skated out there.
Yep.
yeah.
Bro was nervous. Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Bedard and Crosby had the opening face-off for the season 2. The official was like, "Sid, welcome back. Connor,
Good luck.
welcome.
Don't
Let's go."
hurt yourself. But good to see a good prospect like him get on the ice. That's pretty much all I have. The Red Wings don't play until Thursday. So
Yeah,
not,
Blue
not
Jackets
much
go.
from me.
That's
Oh,
true.
shoot,
The
Thursday's
Walleye play
tomorrow.
Friday.
I should probably lock into hockey this year.
I
I'm
am-
gonna try.
Just a little.
I'm gonna be about the same as last year.
As long as your team's winning, you'll be locked in.
You're a Blues fan, aren't you?
Yeah,
Hey,
unfortunately.
we play each other.
Oh, great.
My first 10-12 APO.
We're gonna get dominated.
I don't want to look at the Bulls.
I think we're gonna suck this year, to be honest.
I don't know about us.
I think we're finally going to make the playoffs.
That's a hot take.
Oh, please.
No,
Please.
a hot take would be I
Just shut your mouth over there.
I was gonna say we're gonna be fighting for a wild card spot.
Yeah. I
No
don't
way.
think- I don't think.
No way.
I don't
Not
think-
yet.
We were just injured last year.
That doesn't
We just bullied
matter.
you guys in preseason.
Yeah.
I think take
Doesn't
it.
matter.
I think take it from someone who has to face reality. Your team's garbage.
Not his
Speaking of
team, his
being
franchise.
Garbage.
Nah, I figured we talk about.
Hey, Matt.
I was
Makes you
gonna ask
feel-
which one you guys wanted to start.
I don't
I'm
know.
going to go. I'm gonna
Matt.
go MLB.
So your team beat us 4-0 in a preseason
Yeah, it's preseason.
6 days ago.
I don't trust it.
New Year.
Just
new
like
us.
Isaac said to me, I
Wait.
don't trust it.
Stars and Blue Jackets play when Monday the 30th. Where? Oh, I play in Texas. Never mind.
Oh.
I'm interested.
What did you want to talk about next?
Baseball.
Stop pitching to Jordan Alvarez.
Oh
Yes.
That's the end of the segment.
That's it. That's the
And
tweet.
the AL East sucks.
That's true. Hey Clayton, want to hear a fun stat?
Hit me.
The only AL East team to win a game in October this year were the Red Sox.
I saw that none of them won one in the playoffs. I saw
No,
that little
they-
graphic today.
All of them.
Good morning, Krusty Crew.
Two of which at the hands of the Texas Rangers, who look on fire, but they're gonna have to play the Astros.
Who are
No.
also on fire.
Battle Texas.
Yeah,
Hope
Astros
the
are
Rangers-
2-1
They
in
have
the
no income
series.
taxes.
I think Game 4 is
I'm moving
tomorrow.
to Texas. Texas, Texas.
Braves Phillies are split 1-1 right now.
That's a place.
That's
Uh,
gonna get the full series.
No, I don't think it goes 5. I think
It's
Philly.
going
I think
5.
Philly wins.
I bet it
wins
goes 7.
They're home for the next 2.
Bet it goes-
I think it goes 5.
Okay, well,
Those are two
Phillies and who? Sorry.
Brave.
great. Those are two powerhouses teams. It's going fine.
No, it's
Yeah,
the
but the
Braves.
Braves took one in Atlanta, so I think they close it out.
Nope.
The Phillies are really good at home.
And the Braves are really good.
And the Braves are really good home and away. That's why they were over 100.
That's why I just stopped it really good.
I don't think the Braves win again. I don't.
I'm just saying your
If
argument.
Daddy Dim
Well,
was
no,
here,
I
he
would
would be
believe you
beating
if the
you.
Phillies win them both. I wouldn't be surprised either way.
The
but-
Braves are doing their best 2016 Cleveland impression. They only have 2 starting pitchers. All the rest of them got hurt.
Really?
Yeah, Kyle Wright got put on the injured list literally like the day before the series started. So they're
I'm
toast.
just repping Dimmu at this point. Go Braves.
I mean, I wanted to see the Orioles win, so that doesn't matter.
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah.
me too.
I expected
Would've
the
been a good
Braves to
storyline.
win. So that's not happening.
Diamondbacks about to sweep the Dodgers.
I'm fine with that. I would rather
That's
see
cool.
Diamondbacks.
One of my
Diamondbacks
buddies
are-
that I was in Alabama with I think he went to one of the games.
Honestly, I just don't want to see either of the Texas teams win.
If I had to
I would
pick-
see the Rangers win just because they've never done it.
If the Rangers win, it's fine. I just really don't want to see the Astros win again.
That's fair.
That would just
I don't
make
think
me
anyone
sad.
But I would rather see the Diamondbacks win than the Rangers.
Yeah.
I just want them in the World Series together.
Diamondbacks
so that
would
way
be pretty
at least one
cool.
of them wins.
But I think I'll, because I don't know if I want to see the Braves or the Phillies win.
They're
be
right
honest.
to me.
I don't want to see any
I'd like to
Philadelphia
see
team.
Bryce
so-
win one.
That's fair.
That
Yeah.
gives me another fun stat. I saw I think maybe a week ago, we were on the way back from lifting, and there was everyone that has beaten the Brewers in the playoffs has gone on to win the World Series the same year.
Who beat the Brewers?
2021 the Braves beat the Brewers.
No, who beat them this year?
Diamondbacks.
Good.
2020 the Dodgers beat the Brewers. 2011 the Cardinals beat the Brewers in the playoffs. There was one in between that I don't remember. And then there was a couple before that I just can't remember. I was just like
That's a wild stat.
7 times in a row. What? Yeah. So Diamondbacks World Series ring ceremony from the pool.
I'm in.
They actually sent somebody out to clean it just in case they sweep tonight.
Wild.
Do you blame them?
No, they literally told the Dodgers, "Look, one of the series can celebrate in the pool. Got it good."
Perfect. The fans will be fuming though.
Oh yeah, fans will be fuming if the Dodgers come back and win the series. Are you having
Yeah,
fun?
bro.
I was gonna say, Leo, that's some questionable hand placement there. I'm not gonna lie.
For people at home.
Looks awful in the game. It's not better. You need to stop.
ASMR.
Please don't. You good now?
Wait.
Get your zoomies out.
Yeah, I'm great. I'm grand.
Do we have anything else about baseball?
I got nothing about baseball.
Nope.
The Astros are really good. Hey, stop pitching to Jordan Alvarez. 4 home runs in a 3-game stretch.
Somebody
Beanball.
compared his stats to David Ortiz, postseason pace wise, wildly similar.
Alex Bregman has more career playoff home runs than Babe Ruth, in case you guys cared.
Nice.
Alex Bregman
It's like 14 to
can
15.
just go do some things I shouldn't say on this podcast. All right,
What do you have against Alex Bregman?
he's on the Astros.
I'll buy that.
Yeah, I'm in. Kind of.
I think we all
Interesting
that we
series.
have left now is the NFL, right?
Yes,
basically.
and Brady's
You
awful
missed your
team.
chance of losing a foot. Well, 2.
I tried.
So should we take a quick commercial break since we're below 10?
I mean, that works for me.
I don't have anything else to talk about.
Make sure to tune back in
Oh.
after this ad read.
No, we're not done yet. Stop
Okay.
playing Kevin Molino.
Yes.
Yes, this needs talked about.
He brought him in and
Twice.
he blew another
Twice.
freaking game for us. We were beating Atlanta 1-0. Got a great goal from Alta Amundsen. Bring this mother homer Kevin Molino in the game. And what does he do in the 95th freaking minute? Fouls this idiot on the edge of the box, and we give a wide open header to Miles Robinson to tie.
It's almost like the past episode. Park the bus. 2 episodes ago, right?
3.
3 episodes ago. Park the bus. Check it out.
But no,
Yeah.
we took off
Easily
5'6" Diego Rossi for Kevin Molino so he can blow the game again.
He's basically
See the
the
James
Trinidad and
Hashtag
Tobago Messi.
Yes.
of the Columbus Crew.
It's close.
What do you say?
As if he was the James Karinchak of the Columbus Crew.
No.
Kevin Molino's old though.
We like to think that he is the
So he's the
Lionel
Brian
Messi
Shaw.
of Trinidad and Tobago.
Sure.
I looked.
We'll go with that.
I looked for Clayton's laugh. I remembered I couldn't see.
That's
him.
like being president of the Rejects Club, though.
Well, he needs to be rejected from getting in the game ever again
So
because
Just
he's
cut him.
blown like 3 different games for us, and I'm so sick of it.
he needs to just
Just cut
be.
him.
He needs to be banished back to Trinidad and Tobago and just play for them for the rest of his miserable life.
He already retired from them,
Well, he should retire in that.
which I'm not sure why he still gets to play for us when he retired from national team duty.
Exactly.
It's like when the Celtics brought back ISO Joe. Sometimes there's just unexplainable things.
Yeah, but at least he could score.
So Joe is still him.
At least he could score.
Kevin Molino can't play offense or defense, and we still bring him on.
Kevin Molino is one quick cut away from re-tearing all of the ACLs.
Yeah, basically.
Every CL 8 is meniscus. Oh,
And yet
yes.
somehow we still moved up the power rankings after we tied with it.
Yeah, we did.
I'm like, what? We're up to
Well,
4th.
that's just like Ohio State kind of struggling against Maryland. Hey, you guys pulled it out at the end.
only in the first half.
You go to third.
Bro, the only reason we moved up
Second
is
half
because
team.
Oklahoma won.
Yeah.
That's the only
And then Oklahoma shot up all the way to 5.
Really?
Yeah.
They
And
beat-
I don't know what Texas
Texas.
is at now. But-
Yeah.
Probably
No,
6. 9?
Nice.
They dropped that far?
I think so. That sounds
Wow.
right.
What the? What is that background?
With the Jalen Hurts Hulu commercial.
Okay, good.
It's an ad. Relax, honey. I'm actually a sheltered Eagles fan. I just haven't told you.
I know.
yet.
I know.
I was easing you
If you
in.
would tell me right here, right out. In the square.
Sorry, Lee.
Yeah, Jalen Hurts jersey's on the way. Sorry.
It's actually
Jason
Jason Kelsey.
Yeah, I knew that's what you were gonna say.
It's actually gonna say Swift on the back with the number 67.
Wait, literally?
Getting all of them combined. No, that's an awful idea.
Yeah, I
Where was
know.
going with
It's a
this?
shit idea. Don't ever do that.
Whoa.
Texas
Well-
fell to 9. Yeah, because Washington and Oregon play this week, 7 and 8. That'll be a good game.
Yeah, that should be a great game.
Oregon's gonna win.
Think so?
It's in
They're
Washington.
strictly off of their jersey. It's a home game for either one. They're right next to each other. It don't matter.
Shut up, bro. Did you see how they obliterated how good Colorado was, dude? Yeah, bro. Sick.
Colorado, where are they ranked
Time
exactly?
for the Colorado hype to
Unreal.
die.
Oh.
Is it time for the hype over them to finally die?
The hype,
Nope,
the
nope.
hype already died for them after they lost 2 games.
No, but
Nobody
they
talks
won a
about the game
game-winning
they just
field
won.
goal. They had a game-winning field goal, and ESPN was like,
Really? Because I saw nothing
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
Well, you must be
They
living
won.
under
That
a
was
rock
it.
then.
ESPN, the score, literally everyone on Instagram was like, dude, this guy's got ice in his veins. Huh?
Bro, ESPN
Yeah,
is
shit.
3 things: Deion Sanders, LeBron James, and Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
And Mr. Pfizer.
Still better than BR.
It's Travis Kelsey, for those who don't know.
Aaron Rodgers, you
Yeah, but
idiot.
ESPN started hitting a new low with the continuity at this point.
He's
Did
got
you
some-
see the clip of Aaron Rodgers on the Pat McAfee show? And they
Yeah.
flipped it over to J.K. Dobbins.
Yeah, J.K. Dobbins was like, dude, I'm watching you on the TV
He's
in
like, I'm
here.
in my 3rd sweat.
Yeah, he's like, I'm out here actually working, and I look up on the TV and I see your ass. You're dumb ass. I'm like, this guy. He's like, so I figured I'd come in and at least be on the show.
I love it. It's actually really cool that they're rehabbing together,
Yeah.
though.
Hopefully Dobbins doesn't take that Irish Wow show or whatever. Freak Aaron
I
Rodgers.
help ask.
Yeah. I spelled it out the other day and I tried. Yeah.
Oh, it's an aneurysm trying to spell it out.
I know. That's why I had to Google it. I said, what? Literally Google
Like there's a
Aaron
K in
Rodgers
there.
drug. And it popped up. I'm like, ice.
Aaron Rodgers.
Hey.
Google is so good at this game.
Yeah, it is. Some dude sitting there at Google like, not again.
What was it? We were trying to find Harriet Tubman.
Oh God.
Bro couldn't remember.
Don't stop there.
Listen.
Stop.
Bro couldn't remember the name, so he ran through like 5 different famous women, and all I typed in was blind and deaf, and it just instantly came up with Harriet Tubman. I was like, all right.
How's Helen Keller?
Harriet Tubman.
That is
Oh,
Helen
it got
Keller.
even worse.
Oh my
No.
gosh.
Wow.
Harriet Tubman was one of the ones
Wow.
that said.
Yeah.
Y'all put both of your
Wow.
brain cells together to come up with that one?
Yeah.
Because I was
Exactly.
Blind and deaf.
because I was sitting there trying to make my protein shake.
Well, she got a party
And
underground.
I was gonna make a joke,
you guys.
and then I was just like Sergeant
didn't pay
H, and I was like
attention to
Harry
history,
Tubman. No, that's the underground railroad lady.
You also said Amelia Earhart, Like that's
Oh
not
my
it.
gosh. You guys make me sad.
Be right back after this ad.
No, no,
Rosa Parks came up. We're like, no,
No.
that's definitely not it.
Yeah. No,
Like,
yeah,
that was
you
you.
back in the ball. I said you said Rosa Parks, but yeah, no, I was standing there. I'm like,
We're just trying to run through all the famous women we could think of from history, and we're like, nope, it's not coming.
it was what day was that? Friday?
Yeah, it had to have been.
Yeah, bro. It was post workout. Nothing was clicking at that point.
Yeah, I was already on fall break at that point. I was
Yeah,
like,
man.
I got nothing, man.
We were checked out.
And I still got it wrong today, so that makes it even worse.
No, that just keeps me
What was
from
the answer?
getting a tally mark.
Shout out to Mr. Merch for me never paying attention to any of his history.
Shout out to
classes.
Mr. Mertz. What a lad.
And Miss Lee didn't pay attention to either
And
classes.
I still remember
Just saying
saying,
to pass.
Shut up.
were you in?
We didn't have history within those,
We had government though.
which is all the stuff that you learned in junior high already. You just
Yeah.
have to be retaught it when you're a junior in high school. Bless
Yeah,
Hey,
but it's all historical. So shut up.
yeah,
Okay.
Wags is elite. Dude, you were in the class. Were you in Mr. Lee's class when I said,
Oh, Nathan, hell
Oh,
no.
Nathan, hell no.
Stopped and goes, no.
No. He's like, you're done. And then literally everyone was laughing. And I just look like beat red. Look over Mr. Lee. Him. No. I was waiting for him to be
he
like,
was trying not to laugh.
yeah, he was trying not to.
Well, that's because everyone in the class knew the answer to that question, and we were just hoping that we would get it. But the girls got it, and the guys did it.
Yeah,
We're
and
like,
I said,
"What
oh,
the
Nathan. I was like, oh, Nathan, hell no. And they laughed, and then they said the answer, and Mr. Lee wrote it on the board, and he looked at me and goes,
they said the answer first.
no.
Yeah, he wasn't feeling that one.
Dude, you always knew.
But it was funny because it was basketball season, so
Yeah,
he didn't care.
Yeah. You always knew the day of, like, if we played Jeopardy or whatever. There was days where I did study, and I'm like, I'm gonna wipe the board with these clowns in here, right here, right now. I didn't in high school. I did not in high school.
I studied for every history class I had to.
I remember
I didn't know history, and
my freshman year
so I had to.
when we moved on from Mr. Lee, where I never studied for a test in history, and I always got A's. And I went to one Mr. Mertz test, and I didn't study. Let me tell you something.
Who did you guys have for 7th grade history?
D plus. Oh,
Surely?
yes.
for some
It was
grade.
Mr. Lee.
I had
7th and
Merch
8th
for
grade,
7th
wasn't it?
grade. That's why I
But
was
less than a minute.
We're fine. We're just talking school at this point. It don't matter.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I had
Old
Merch
heads
for
over here.
7th grade history as well at the time.
Making Helen Keller proud.
That's weird. All right. Ad break. So as you know, we are Hot Take Sports. So we enjoy sports in general. Brady, what was your favorite sporting event you've ever been to?
I would have to say probably the playoff game between the Guardians and the Yankees at the end of last season in the playoffs.
Oh, good one. Isaac?
Browns Bills.
That's Bills. Leo?
God, my favorite one was this Crew home opener this year, being front row, witnessing the magic of Lucas Zelleran.
Great time with the boys. Clayton?
One of my personal favorites from the last year was my dad and I went to Milwaukee to watch the Dodgers play the Brewers. Got a new stadium off the list. Sat first row right field. Sweet.
Nice. Home run ball?
Over me. I watched Freddie Freeman hit one directly over my head.
So
And
close.
Mookie Betts played catch right next to me, so that was kind of cool.
That's sweet.
Got on
That's
ESPN.
Right, you were on ESPN.
That is true.
We, as a group, went to a Timberwolves Cavaliers game in Cleveland earlier this year, so that was super fun. And you know what every single one of those events has in common?
What would that be, Matt?
We used code HTS at SeatGeek to get $20 off our purchase.
Exactly. There's nothing better than saving money and supporting your favorite content creators, being Hot Take Sports. Make sure to use code HTS next time you check out at SeatGeek. Tickets not only for sporting events, but concerts, comedy shows, really anything that requires tickets. Summer is coming. All of your favorite events are coming up this summer, so make sure to use code HTS at SeatGeek for $20 off of your first purchase.
My wheels jumped.
That was a good segue anyway.
All
Welcome
right,
back
and
to
we're back.
Hot Take Sports. So last topic, NFL football. And Leo had to bounce. That's okay. We're gonna cover his team anyway. But
Actually,
Richard, since you're here in person,
Quick, cover your team. How'd this weekend go?
It went really bad. The Cowboys sucked. We look like we've never touched the football before. Shout out to Dak Prescott for throwing 3 picks in one game. And yeah,
Okay, cover your fantasy team. Quick, go.
2-3 right now. Could be a little better, but I got 2 quote unquote easier games of these next 2 weeks. So yeah, you're
Looks
1
like it.
and 4. So
Hey, I
shut
got
up.
my best player back.
You also put up double-digit
Congratulations.
points.
I'll remind you of this if I beat you in 2 weeks.
That's fine. As long as I win this week, I don't care. But I'm 2 and 3 right. 2 and 3 right now. We're the 8th seed, so we are making the playoffs. So doing good. I came back for my sunglasses. So
Content. Oh, now it's content. All right.
Matt, cover your team. We have to leave in 5 minutes.
Oh yeah. I don't have a team.
How'd your fantasy team do?
Usually it's 6:15. Yeah. What does that even mean?
It means you are a booty kisser, but your nose is so far up their bum. Thank you, Brady. He has
Brady,
no
that's
enemies!
terrible.
Oh, good.
Directly into the mic.
Great job, Richard. Matt, how'd your fantasy team do?
I literally didn't check fantasy the entire weekend because after GJ Moore put up 40 points for me on Thursday night, I knew I had it in the bag because Bechtel's team is trash, and I wasn't worried. So I put up 170 points this week, and I was still the 3rd highest scorer because Carson put up over 200 and somebody else put up like 178.
Brady, we're going to come back to you because I know you'll need a minute to talk.
No, he dropped me a nice segue. Because Carson did put up 200 on my own head.
Shout out to my defense for putting up exactly 0.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, Carson dropped 200 on my head. I made a lot of trades heading into last week.
And they did absolutely nothing.
Yeah, put up 100 points. I mean, it was a planned loss this week. I wasn't expecting to have any chance of winning, even without
Planned loss.
I've been saying it. Yeah, no.
Oh, you're full of shit, Brady.
But I played Peyton this week. So, and I get Austin Eckler back, so hopefully chance to get back on track. And then I play Leo week 7, and I really hope I beat him.
What are you gonna do when he's on a snap count?
He shouldn't be. He's at 2 weeks off.
Shouldn't be.
He's on 2. He's at 2 weeks off.
So
That's
Aaron Jones still came back on a snap count. He had 2 weeks off.
No, his buys this week.
He still had 2 weeks off. He still didn't play for 2 weeks.
Yeah, but Austin Eckler had a complete bye.
They had a complete buy.
What does that have to do with anything? He still didn't play football for 2 weeks. What could you guys possibly be arguing here?
I'll use it. It's fine.
Okay.
But yeah.
You idiots get one for that.
Now, how'd your real football team do this week?
But if I'm right, you have to erase it. If he's not on a snap count, you erase it.
No, the point is not if he's on a snap count or not. The point is they both had 2 weeks off of football, and you both said, no, he had a bye. That has nothing to do with not playing. One way or the other, they didn't suit up.
AJ Dillon that worked, kind of, and the other one has Josh Kelly, who runs about as well as reminder receivers.
Did AJ Dillon work other than this past week, I guess?
I
know
no.
this week because
outside of this week, he actually scored a touchdown this week. But other than that, no.
Yeah, okay.
Packers have just been trash.
Was useless.
Eckler will be good. It's fine.
That's what you think.
Okay, we'll see what happens.
If I'm right,
he might be healthy. I'm saying he could be. Obviously, Aaron Jones wasn't that healthy because then he missed the next week.
I was gonna say the people reporting that Austin Eckler was 100% is because it was Austin Eckler that said himself he's 100%. So,
but that doesn't mean the team won't limit him.
Yeah.
We also got to see if his quarterback plays with his broken finger.
Yeah. Eckler's been out for 4 weeks, so hopefully they'll be like, "Hey, time to get let's go, run." But yeah, fantasy football team. Josh Jacobs led me to 100 points this time. It was another interesting game, especially for Derek Carr, because Olave had 2 catches for a touchdown, but only 12 yards. And that was against my horrid team, but we'll come back to that.
Isaac, our team was on a bye this week, so how'd your fantasy team do?
I scored 121 points and got crapped on by Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase and Brees Hall.
Yes.
It's about time Patrick won a game, man.
The Bengals finally played offense.
I scored about in the middle of the pack this week, so I wasn't unhappy how I scored.
If you could score in the 120s again this week, that'd be sick.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot.
Most of my people are back this week, so we'll see.
Yeah, I know.
We'll see.
If I would have started the right people, I would have put up 130 points this week, and I would have finished 4th in points. So
And still got your butt kicked.
No, you wouldn't have.
Oh yeah, I still would have lost, but
You wouldn't have finished fourth in points because I finished fourth in points and I had 160.
that would have finished fifth. I knew it was 4 or 5. But yeah,
Yeah.
I would have.
Well,
It seemed like everybody was either really high or really low this week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I
you
had a good
still
week
got
this
least
week.
efficient manager by like half a point over me.
Yeah, because I had Pickens and Logan Thomas sitting on my bench.
Yeah.
And then even Zay Jones went ham.
Yeah, I had Justin Fields, Zach Moss, and Cole Kmet all sitting on my bench. I would have scored like 215 if I played my perfect lineup.
Tank Dell got hurt her last week, so that kind of put a damper on things because he had a 20-yard reception and then got laid out in the process, so he left the rest of the game.
Yeah. But yeah, I play Isaac this week. On Tuesday, when when last week's games were officially over and we flipped over to the next week, we were projected to score the exact same amount of points. So it shifted since then, but yeah, we were like perfect 50-50 split.
Almost basically there again.
Yeah, it's within like a point or
points.
two. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Isaac and I should be a good matchup this week. I'm out of here. You three have a wonderful rest of the podcast.
Yeah. I do have some couple of questionable guys this week. Hopefully they all play.
I have some questionable guys too, but one of them's not because he's injured. One of them because his quarterback is a buffoon. But we'll let Clayton cover his fantasy team before we go to his actual team.
So my fantasy team this week, I beat Peyton. I had the 4th highest points in the league.
Thank you.
And I managed okay. Christian McCaffrey had a little bit of a down week, but honestly, if he was going to have a down week, it was going to be against Dallas's defense anyway. So not super concerned. Travis Etienne carried, and Michael Gallup is bad. Yeah, and I play Carson next week. That'll be close. So we'll see how I do.
Okay. So before we jump off of fantasy, Daniel and I have been going back and forth because now that Justin Jefferson is on IR, he and I have been discussing an Osborne for Purdy style swap, and we've just been we've had the framework generally set, but we've been kind of off on additional pieces. So I brought in Leo to see if adding Tim Tebow would get the job done. And Daniel's texting me. He goes, "You would bring in the mastermind schemer to get the job done." I go, "Well, hey man, I just thought the power of the Lord would convince you." Wild times. So yeah, before we dump on my quarterback, let's talk about your quarterback, Clayton.
You didn't practice today. Not great.
It's
I'm
so
supposed
confusing.
I'm supposed to be going to the game on Sunday, so I'm not going to be very happy if I have to drive 2 hours to Cleveland to watch DTR play.
It's not DTR.
Would it be PJ Walker if they
It's,
came out and said
it's
that?
officially PJ Walker.
Okay, good.
If he
Thank
doesn't
God.
play.
Yes.
I still hope he'll play, but you never know.
At least PJ Walker is a competent quarterback, which is not a rookie against
Pause.
the 49ers defense.
Okay, we also thought DTR was a competent quarterback, and he played the Ravens defense. 49ers defense is better. When was the last time PJ Walker played a non-preseason game?
Last year with the Panthers.
Against
Get
who?
wrecked, nerd.
That's not a get record. Like,
I
that was a
think
genuine question.
He played like 6 games last year for the Panthers.
Did he?
Yes.
Yeah.
Who was their quarterback last year?
It started with Baker Mayfield.
Sam Darnold, PJ Walker.
Was last year the year Andy Dalton played half the season for them?
No.
No.
Was that
Dalton
he's
was
with the team now, right?
Dalton was with the Saints last year.
Moral of the story: the Panthers are a horrible franchise.
That's a fact.
But I'll still take their quarterback situation over your guys's.
Hey man,
Yeah.
hey, I would rather have their pick. No, apparently Mac is still a starter, but we're not changing anything.
Yeah, you guys are going to lose by 95 points again.
They played the
We're
Raiders.
playing the Raiders. We probably will. We're gonna make Jimmy G look like a godsend.
Yep.
So, Brady, you and I were talking a little bit on Sunday, and you said last week exclusively, I'm not going to say anything about Mac Jones until the end of the season.
Yeah,
But you said you had something to say today.
yeah. Last week, at this point, I feel
Love
I've
it.
seen enough. Unless something dramatic changes.
Shoot the confetti, lads. He's finally giving in.
I should have brought some. I'm sorry.
No,
Yeah, me
you
too.
were banned from
You're
making Betty in
banned.
this house. Bye, Matt. But yeah, unless something dramatic changes between now and the trade deadline, and like we were to add somebody and actually make Mac look good, Yeah.
Or you just trade Mac to Minnesota.
Nothing good is going to come out of Mac Jones going to Minnesota.
Minnesota needs to sell everything that they have.
Minnesota, Denver. I said Vegas should sell, but they're
not going to.
they won Monday night.
Yeah, they won't sell yet.
Chicago shouldn't sell unless they really are out on Justin Fields, which at this point I don't even know if they should be. I don't think they should be. But yeah. I mean, about the only thing that could possibly even save our season is if we did somehow actually, for some reason, fire Bill Belichick from his GM role, make him only a coach, trade for somebody like Jerry Jeudy, get an actual wide receiver in the house, and go undefeated in November. That's the only way we could even have a chance. Because our 3 November games are the Commanders, the Colts, and the Giants.
Yeah, that's wow. Those are just not great games.
I was gonna say
No.
winning last week and winning this week were like going to be imperative, because like if we had beaten the Saints and we won this week and then go undefeated in November, we would have headed into December at 6-5.
Did you actually think that was going to happen?
I wouldn't say I thought it was going to happen. But like I was going to hold out hope. I thought we would have been way more competitive against the Saints, but I mean, the injuries on defense were showing. Just the entire garbage stew of the offense was showing. I think the best quote I've seen to describe our offense is no matter who the chef is, if the ingredients are bad, it's not going to taste good.
Yeah.
So like Matt could be this godsend quarterback, and it still wouldn't be any good. That's why when Asante Samuel said Tom Brady would take this Patriots team to an 8th Super Bowl ring, I about lost my mind. Don't get me wrong, I'm a huge Tom Brady believer, but there is no way he would trudge this offense to a Super Bowl.
I would beg to differ.
Who could trudge this offense to the Super Bowl?
Tom
Asante
Brady.
Samuel said Tom Brady could charge the Patriots offense to a Super Bowl. Exactly.
I wanted to make sure I heard you right.
Yeah.
There's no way.
State your case right now.
I think
Explain
he
it.
could. Tom
You're
Brady.
full of crap.
I get Tom Brady's always had these wide receivers. All right. But I think he could do it with this team. If everyone was healthy on your defense is fine.
Yeah, our defense was fine. No, it's not. But it's not the defense we're talking about. We're talking
Yes,
about the offense.
yes, I understand.
No. The point was he could take the offense. The defense is irrelevant.
But I'm
We're
saying
just talking about the offense.
if anyone's healthy on defense, the defense and Brady would go well good, and
No.
Brady would make plays.
I hate to break this
He
to you,
would
Isaac,
get
but
it.
Tom Brady is a quarterback.
Yes.
That's
And we're
why the
talking about
defense is
the
relevant.
offense.
That's what we've been trying to
Yeah,
say.
but if you plug Tom Brady in for Mac Jones, those wide receivers might actually be useful or something.
No.
Pause. Devontae
No.
Parker was a wide receiver 1 for bad Miami after they traded Jarvis Landry. Kendrick Bourne spent his entire pre-Patriots career as a wide receiver 3 in San Francisco. Juju Smith-Schuster had one good season. One good season. And we paid him the same amount of money as Jacoby Myers, who we could have easily kept and is 4 times better, if not more.
Yeah, but he's not there.
We have 2 rookies that we're barely playing because they cost us in game-winning or in clutch moments in the first 2 games. Keyshawn Boutte hasn't suited up. He's been a healthy scratch since the Eagles game because he didn't get his feet down. They have not played the man. He was supposed to be a top pick. I don't understand what my team is doing, but I am over it.
Now you're sounding like a Browns fan. This is good for you.
This is
But
This
good.
is good for you.
But like, okay, here's where I'm at. Like obviously I'm still gonna support Mac. I'm gonna hope they can win games. I'm not gonna do to Mac Jones what Isaac did to Baker Mayfield. I refuse to be that fan. So like obviously I'm still gonna hope he wins those games. I'm still gonna support the guy. But at this point I'm out. I'm not gonna trash him on his way out. I'm gonna thank him for his 3 years of service, his Pro Bowl alternate attendance, and send him out the door.
Yeah, he needs to go. I've been saying this for a while, Brady. It's nice that we're agreeing again.
Yeah.
This is great. This is great.
Well, and I had this conversation with Matt the other day. Mac Jones has had 3 different offensive coordinators in New England. Now, keep in mind, Kyle Shanahan really wanted Mac Jones, but everyone else wanted Trey Lance, so they took Trey Lance. Could you imagine how good of a quarterback Mac would be in the 49ers system?
Oh, much better, yeah.
Because I mean, like think about Kyle Shanahan quarterbacks. Kirk Cousins,
Brock Purdy.
Brock Purdy.
Goated.
Oh, I just had another one. That's gonna make me mad. I mean, Jimmy G was good in his system.
You're missing one key one.
I know I'm missing one because I literally sitting here thinking of it. Who is it?
I might be wrong now. No,
Just say it.
I was thinking Alex Smith, but then I'm like,
No, it was a non-49ers quarterback. It was another Washington guy. Still wasn't Alex Smith.
Would it have been? I'm trying to think of who that could have been. Was it?
RG3.
No,
No.
it was a tall white quarterback that stays in the pocket a lot. Who is kind of immobile, which is why I compared it to Kirk Cousins.
Dwayne Haskins.
No.
No.
Oh yeah, White. Duh. I'm trying to think of who.
Kaepernick.
Also not white.
And
No,
not
but he was
Washington.
good in the Shanahan offense.
No, Shanahan wasn't there. Shanahan wasn't there till like 18.
Oh yeah,
Shanahan was like the end of Kirk Cousins in Washington.
yeah, that's
That
right.
was when he went over. So I mean, like their
You have to be thinking of Kirk Cousins.
I know, but I still think there's another one. But just like the play style that Shanahan runs with the weapons, Mac Jones would be a stud in that offense. I mean, like most quarterbacks would, but like Mac Jones would be good because like going from Alabama to San Francisco, it's basically the same thing, but a better running back.
Well, he's not there.
Yeah, I know. That's why he's not playing well. I wish we had just one of San Francisco's like skilled players, man. Even not really Elijah Mitchell. I like Stevenson. I do think Stevenson will finally pick it up as we head down the stretch, though.
He's gonna
been
have
good.
to because your guys' passing offense ain't gonna do it.
This is the worst our offensive line has been in years. Our defense is hurt, and our offensive line is just suddenly turned into Swiss cheese.
At least Greg Robinson isn't playing left tackle for you.
I'd rather have Greg Robinson be playing.
No, you wouldn't. Spots. I watched that dude get kicked out of a game for kicking another guy in the head.
Maybe I'm thinking of a different Robinson.
Yeah, that was Greg Robinson, the dude that got arrested at the border with a bunch of weed.
Yeah, Clayton, I was looking through our PFF scores. We only have 2 players above a 70 on our offensive line. one of them is like a 72, and the other one's like an 80.
We'll give you Jedrick Wills for first.
Yeah, you guys can have Jed Wills.
Honestly, I would take Jed Wills.
He's Garbo.
We're running.
Oh my gosh.
Trent Brown and Mike Onwenu are really the only guys that like are doing even semi decently. Like our center is like a multi-time Pro Bowler, and all of a sudden, like Matt said this the other day. I'm not gonna say it without giving him credit. He goes, "Bro, really had the 2K regression." David Andrews has regressed hard. Like he has a 50.9 PFF grade. It is bad.
Like I've said before, Brady, your sports teams have been really good throughout your life.
Yeah.
So you being in the trenches will make you a better sports fan.
Yeah, I know.
It'll make you appreciate having even appeared in a Super Bowl because appearing in an AFC Championship game. Yeah. Isaac and I have never done that.
I mean, you guys should have been in the AFC Championship game.
Trust me, I know. We're aware.
And Baker would still be here.
They just wanted to build up Patty Mahomes that much more.
I'm just frustrated, man. Because, like, the last real like headline level move that we've made over the last 3 years was when we traded for Antonio Brown. He played 1 week on the team. That was when Tom Brady was still on the team.
Yeah, he caught a touchdown against Miami. I remember that.
Yeah. And we cut him the next week.
Well, like I said, Brady, it doesn't get better. You're gonna hate your team that much more. But guess what? You're stuck there.
Yeah.
So you just gotta buckle down. Know that you're in for the long haul.
Until you get rid of Bill.
Yep. Until they get rid of Bill.
There's so many factors because like especially on the Bill front, are they gonna do the legacy stuff and just let him keep doing it until he decides to retire? Are they gonna relegate him to just coach and actually bring in a GM? Are they just gonna fire him altogether?
Fire him altogether.
Are they gonna move on from Mac? Are they gonna actually draft a quarterback? I mean, Caleb Williams put out a list of like 5 teams that like only 5 teams will play for. For some reason, Minnesota's on that list
because of Jay Jettis. That's why.
I mean, yeah, probably. But I'm just like
Caleb Williams needs to quit being a baby. Man up and play for whoever drafts you, you big
bro's
sissy.
pulling the Eli Manning card, like for
Yeah.
real.
Like, dog, you're playing football at the highest level. Grow up.
Yeah, who cares
Grow
if you
up.
can make NIL higher than an NFL rookie deal? Being a college football quarterback and being an NFL quarterback are 2 totally different things.
Correct. And he might be trash in the NFL too. We've seen good college quarterbacks end up sucking in the NFL.
Oh, yeah.
Great example, every Ohio State quarterback ever before Justin Fields. Except CJ Stroud's kind of tearing it up right now, so I guess I can't really say that, but
I wish Dwayne would have gotten a little more time, but it was rough. Rip Dwayne, but
yeah, he just never got it together, really. At
I
the
mean,
end of the day.
Hypothetically, he might be the Steelers starter right now. If he was
yeah.
because
I could
he's that Big Ben type of guy. Well, at least he was.
That's why they got him when they ended up picking him up. They wanted somebody to fit the system that Big Ben fit in.
And he would have been good.
And now they have small hands Pickett.
Yep.
Yeah. The 29th best starting quarterback in the league. Or no, 30th. Desmond Ridder was 29.
Desmond Ridder was 29.
That's my list. Like that's not even like
I'm going to say this for Bechtel's sake. Fire Matt Canada. Just for
Bechtel's keep Matt Canada, Isaac. I don't care. I don't care about Bechtel. He chose that life. He's a Cleveland sports fan who chose to like the Steelers. He can cry about it. I hope Matt Canada gets promoted to head coach. Yeah. I hate people like that.
Yeah, you actually do. You actually would want Matt Canada to be head coach. Get Mike Tomlin out of there.
Yeah. I hate people like that. People are like, yeah, I like the Guardians and the Cavs, but I hate the Browns. The Browns are bad. No.
Oh.
No. Either get out of Cleveland or become a Browns fan. There's no in between.
But am I okay?
What? No, you're wrong too. All of your teams are in different cities. That's not good.
I mean, I honestly like if you guys wouldn't like I completely hound me for it, there would probably be a point in time in the future where I would just be like, you know what, it's time to come home. Because like the amount of times, especially with the Jazz especially, and I did this last night with the Kraken too. The amount of times I'm like, man, why my team got to play at 9 p.m.? Like, I'm just like,
your choice. You chose that life. You chose that.
I know
life.
I did.
You're looking at the wrong 2 people if you want sympathy.
Well, no, I know neither of you are gonna give me sympathy, and you 2 are the reason why I haven't just said
all
screw
my
it, I'm gonna come home.
Suck.
Yeah, I know. I wouldn't be a Blue Jackets fan. I'd just stay in Seattle at that point. Like but like
come to Detroit. We're gonna be good soon.
But that's bandwagon. That's why I became a Kraken fan to begin with.
All right, that's fair.
That's also really fun. I guess Cleveland doesn't have hockey teams.
Cleveland doesn't have hockey, so I was a free agent there.
I have to give you a pass there.
Cleveland doesn't have NHL hockey. If they did, I would like that team. They did in the 70s for 2 years, but they haven't since.
It's just, man. No. Well, because like growing up, my buddy Owen was a Panthers fan. He really liked Cam Newton. And then as he got older, he became a Browns fan.
Dumb.
Like as you got older. Well,
Yeah, you're stuck there.
It's a wild group.
Dumb. Whatever.
Yeah, I don't know.
If they weren't with us at 0-16, they don't belong.
Actually, I do think he was a Browns fan by that point.
Okay, then he's good then.
What
if he
year was
wasn't
that?
there, Isaac and I were there for 1-31. It doesn't get much bleaker than that.
No.
Yeah. Honestly though, if something were to happen, you guys hit the tanks again, I might apply.
Application denied.
Even if you guys go 0-16 again or 0-17?
I would have to personally watch you burn all your Patriots stuff in your backyard.
Oh, I don't want to burn it in my backyard. That might cause a bigger fire.
Too bad.
I probably wouldn't burn it. I'd probably just like sell it or give it away or something if I change teams.
No, you got to burn it. That's part of the ceremony.
Yeah.
Honestly, let somebody else have it.
Nah.
Hey, some people need clothes cleaning.
We live in Northwest Ohio.
Even if it's a
Nobody
Mac
wants
Jones
Patriots
jersey,
thing.
people need clothes.
Not that bad.
I'll sell it on eBay for $10.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'll offer you 35 cents.
Hey, that's still 35 cents more than if I burned it.
Is that a podcast?
I think
I
so.
mean, do you guys have anything else football-wise to talk about?
No.
Not really.
I mean,
we just kind of got to pray Deshaun's healthy because we got a tough game this week. But
That whole thing still just confuses me, man.
Rotator
Because like it said he
cuff.
was medically cleared to play against Baltimore, and now he's all over the place. It seems like it seems like he doesn't even want to play.
that's kind of a hot take. I don't agree with that.
But just like everything I've been reading, but I don't know if like maybe not play is not what I'm looking for. Like maybe he's just kind of like it seems like he's like a phase where he just doesn't want to do anything other than play, like other than actually be in the game. Like he didn't talk to the media today like he usually does. 'Cause I saw that he just dipped out of practice like early from what I've been seeing.
Didn't want to deal with media questions. I don't blame him.
I mean, yeah, like I get it, especially like after all the media coverage he's gotten previously. Like I get it.
Yeah, it's been a circus since he's got to Cleveland, man. Everybody's been all over the guy. I don't blame him for wanting to leave early if he's not going to play in the game. Oh my God, Deshaun, what's wrong with your shoulder? Go home to your freaking. You probably don't even have a cat. Go home to your lizard. Is what he should say to him.
You froze. I still knew what you said. Go ahead, Isaac.
It's also his rotator cuff he's dealing with. So you don't want to. That can be a serious injury if something more happens to it. So you kind of want to make sure it's okay if you're paying him $230 million guaranteed.
Man, as long as it's not DTR again, I can't afford to start the fantasy season 1.
That was just not great. That hurt me to watch. He was so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was that bad.
I'm in that spot again this week where I'm like, well, it's either win fantasy or prepare to buy a shirt.
Yeah.
Because now that Patrick's team is gonna line up, I gotta hope Austin Eckler shows up to the yard.
I'm about to say
You better hope he doesn't get hurt in the game too. Who do they play this week?
Cowboys. The Chargers played the Cowboys.
No.
Yeah. They have Monday Night Dallas.
Oh God, yeah.
Dak doesn't like
screwed.
prime time though.
But if Herbert doesn't play, Eckler's gonna get more lead.
Herbert.
He'll play.
That language we will say that here.
Sorry.
Yeah. I need my running backs to show up. The Patriots are supposed to be going into a slightly-ish easier running schedule over the next few
Allegedly.
I don't know about running against Buffalo other than ETN just dominated them.
Yeah, he did as a Travis Etienne fantasy owner. Hefty flex. Your brother has been offering me a bunch of crap trades for him and DK Metcalf today.
Bro, you should have heard the trade he offered Isaac.
He offered me Darren Waller for DK.
That's bold. He offered Isaac, Nico Collins, James Cook, and Brandon Ayuk for Keenan Allen.
That's a terrible trade.
Isaac would have fleeced him.
You think?
I mean, that's Blake's wide receiver 2 and his number 1 flex option.
Yeah, but what
and
does
a
Isaac
solid
need?
running back option for just one of Isaac's players.
Yeah, but one, that's not just one of Isaac's players. That's one of Isaac's good players. Two, Isaac, you're winning games. You don't need to be making fire sale moves like that.
Yeah, I was gonna say it would have stacked him out, but it's probably good that he still didn't take it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've been winning games without that. I wouldn't do that. That's kind of where I'm at too. I get offered trades, and unless I see something I really like, I'm not gonna take it. My team's been winning games regardless.
Yeah.
Clayton, your team has impressed me this year. I wasn't completely sure about how your team was going to hold out, but they've looked pretty good so far.
So far, so good. Not having DK worried me last week, but it literally didn't matter. So
when do we play, Clayton?
I don't know, but it's not week 9. I know I played Daniel week 9. That's going to be a loss.
Clayton, you're going to absolutely dominate me.
Oh yeah.
The week we play, half my roster's out.
Oh, you're projected. You have a 16% chance to win, right? Oh, and everybody's healthy for me too. Perfect.
Yeah, I was gonna say half my roster's on bye, but I'll have to move that in. So I'll have to run out Eckler and Jacobs, Cooper and Pickens. Yeah, week 11 is gonna be rough if I don't trade Pittman. So maybe Najee Harris will have figured out by then. But then he plays.
And I play Patrick the week that Jamar and Joe Burrow aren't playing. Perfect.
Oh, you lucky! You're gonna luck your way into fantasy championship. Watch.
Don't give me that. If I beat Carson, if I lose to Carson this week, maybe I'll buy that. But
I realistically I need to win the next 2 weeks because I play Blake and Matt weeks 8 and 9. So I'm gonna be sitting like 3-6 coming into the backstretch, where at least I play Bechtel and Isaac and Daniel. I have a shot to beat all of them because that's the week Kirk's on bye. Should be without Jetta anyway.
Why would you beat me? Have a chance to beat me?
Not you, Isaac. Other Isaac.
Oh, okay.
Things I'm talking about. I know I'm not going to beat you, which is really painful to say out loud. But yeah, I'm done playing you. Thank the Lord.
I'm like, my team's good if it stays healthy.
If I just put the right players in, I have a chance. But the last 2 weeks, I've gotten 150 plus dropped on my head.
Week 9 is gonna, like I said, week 9 is gonna be bad. But other than that, I'm not too worried.
Week 9 is when I play Matt.
I've played Daniel, and my quarterback and top 2 running backs are both on bye.
Yeah, I mean, if I get Purdy, then I'll have the quarterback problem. But
all right,
the problem is I want DJ Moore, but Matt goes, I can't trade him on 49-point week. I go, that's exactly when you trade him. You get more.
I played Bechtel week 9.
Pain, suffer.
All right, boys. Is that a podcast?
Trade.
Hold on, Isaac. What'd you
last thing? Read the trade.
Keenan Allen, Jeff Wilson for Jay Jettas.
Pause. Hold on. What?
I would trade Keenan Allen away. I would get Jeff Wilson and Jay Jettas.
That's a terrible trade. That's off, Brady. That's awful. That's bad.
But he has Jordan Addison.
Yeah.
What? Doesn't matter. That's still bad. Kirk Cousins has not been playing great. The Vikings themselves.
Oh, but Justin Jefferson still gets 20 plus fantasy points a week.
Yeah, and he's on IR right now.
Yeah.
I know.
Under no circumstances would I take that, Isaac.
Okay.
I mean, I wasn't going to tell you to take it anyway. I was just sitting here thinking about it.
Yeah. All right. That's an episode, right?
That is an episode. Thank you guys for tuning in to episode 110 of the Hot Take Sports Podcast. 110. Make sure to follow us on all our social medias at Hot Take Sports 16. Use code HTS at SeatGeek for $20 off your first purchase. It's football season. Go get those football tickets. Code HTS at SeatGeek for $20 off of your first purchase. Thank you guys for joining, and we will see you all next time.